going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Looking for a place to pick up your pumpkins for the fall? Then the Hudson Valley Pumpkin Farm is the place to go. Located at 356 Hudson Road, Hudson Valley has 10 acres of fun waiting for you. They also have corn stalks, mums, and anything else you would need for the fall. It is open starting Saturday, September 14th, and will run every Saturday throughout the fall from 9 to 5 until they run out. You can also visit during the week upon request. For more information, use the QR code at the end of this commercial.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
If you're looking for the right someone to mow your property, do landscaping, dirt work, land clearing, fence row clearing, bush hogging, or gutter clearing, call Shape Me Up Lawn Care today, 931-244-0841.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody back here to Summertown High School as we're here for day 2 of the 2024 TMSAA Area 13 Volleyball Tournament, as this is the start of the losers bracket, as this game will feature the number 10 seed Linden Lady Vikings taking on the Lady Hawks of Hampshire, the number 9 seed in the tournament. Hayden Burks once again on the call, bright and early here at Summertown. This is the 8 a.m. game. We'll be here all the way up to potentially 8 p.m. And Kevin Wright will be joining me throughout that time. Taking a look at your screen. At the top side, it will be the Lady Hawks of Hampshire in their red uniforms once again. As on the bottom side of your screen, it will be the Linden Lady Vikings in their black uniforms again. As how these two teams get to this point. Hampshire defeated Perry County in the play-in game yesterday, which they lost to South Lawrence. And the Lady Vikings lost to New Prospect in the play-in game. As the winner of this will take on the Lady Rebels of Leoma at 10 a.m. Coming up after this game, it will be the Lady Tigers of Mount Pleasant, as they will take on the opposing Lady Tigers of New Prospect. Again, a long day of volleyball here today, as could be here potentially up till 8 p.m. It just depends on if that 7 p.m. game, the team in the losers bracket defeats the team in the winners bracket. It's early in the morning. I'm trying to get all my words out. As starting off to serve, it will be Mars once again for Perry County. As it's a one-person officials crew today. And the action is now underway, as here's the serve, and we're back to middle school volleyball as up in the air. And miscommunication by Eubanks and Richardson. Point will go to Hampshire, and they jump out to a 1-point lead. Joni Sims to serve. Here's the serve. She will get it over the net. Dill up in the air. Eubank. Mars will look to get it over. Is able to do so. As there's Sims underneath. They will send it over. Pugh. Mars underneath it. And Eubanks and Richardson again. And we're going to have a timeout quickly here by Perry County as they trail 2-0. We'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
Oliver Wellness and Massage, located in Pulaski, Tennessee, is your premier spa for massage therapy, salt therapy, IV therapy, tanning, and much more. Stay relaxed, look your best, and feel good at Oliver Wellness, located at 1187 West College Street, Pulaski, Tennessee, or contact Haley at 931-309-0462 or schedule your appointment online at 931massage.com.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at Summertown as Perry County takes their first time out as they trail Hampshire 2-0 here early in this first set. This tournament is best of 3 within all the games that will be played today. So here's Sims with the serve. Joni Sims, that is. It's up in the air. That's a service ace. And they jump out to a 3-0 lead. That was off of Woods. So here's the serve once again. As Deal underneath at Mars now. And Richardson will look to get it over. Not able to do so. Point will go to Lady Hawks. So here's the serve once again. Deal up in the air towards the Perry County bench and goes to Hampshire. Here's the serve once again. And that'll be just served out of play. First point for the Lady Vikings. And back to serve will be Richardson. Here's the serve. And short of the net, it'll go back to the Lady Hawks again. Here's the serve. As up in the air off of Mars. Holt tries to save it, won't be able to. Goes back to Hampshire once again. Martin with the serve. Richardson. And point goes to the Lady Hawks. Martin with the serve once again. Deal up in the air. Back over to the Lady Hawks. Sims sets it up. As Pugh looks to get it over. Mars underneath it with the dig. There's Eubanks. As Deal will look to get it over, which she's able to. Pugh. And we'll set it up. Sims. Pugh in the middle. She will look to get it over. And that one will be just out. Play will go to Hampshire. Martin back to serve once again as the lead is out to 8. And here's the serve. Richardson underneath it. Mars tries to make a play on it. It'll go back to the Lady Hawks again. Here's the serve by Martin. She gets over net, dug out by Mars. It's up in the air. Woods will look to get it over. There's Pugh underneath it now. Sims will get it over the net. Mars underneath it. Back over to Hampshire. And Sims sets it up in the middle. And that'll be down for the kill. Point will go back to the Lady Hawks. Here's the serve. Richardson underneath. Back over. As they look to get it over. In which they will. Sims. Mars underneath it. Up in the air. Woods looks to send it over. Point will go to Hampshire again as it's out to a 11-point lead. Here's the serve once again. Richardson back over to Hampshire. Mariset. Pugh looks to send it over. Mars back over to the Lady Hawks. Sims underneath it as they look to set it up. Tipped up in the air. Still up in the air. And Sims will look to get it back over. Shoulder net. That one will go to the Lady Vikings. Here's the serve once again. Just short of net. That one goes back to the Lady Hawks. Here's the serve by Sims. And that one is long. Point will go to the Lady Vikings again. Eubanks back to serve. And she will get it over the net. And it will be, what's the call? And looks like nobody was paying attention. They're going to give it to the Lady Hawks. Perry County's head coach going to explain her case. As I'm not sure if they gave the point to Hampshire, but Perry County's going to serve. I guess they'll get, I don't know at this point. Martin underneath it. So they set it up, and point will go to Perry County, as it will be a double. I guess the score is 13-5. Here's the serve once again. That's shorter than that. It'll go back to Hampshire. Score is 14-5. Here's the serve by Pugh. Gets it over the net. Holt underneath it. As it's just short of the net, it'll go back to Hampshire again. Here's the serve as they get it over. Holt underneath it as they will set it up. They look to get it over. Pugh now. Ellis will send it over the net. Wood sends it back. Still up in the air. Mars sends it back to Hampshire as they set it up. Sims will look to get it over. Eubanks underneath it. Mars will set it up. Gets it over the net. Martin underneath it. As they look to get it over. That's over the net. Mars sends it right back to him though. And sent back to Perry County. Sent back to Hampshire again. Ellis sets it up. Sims going for the kill. Mars back over. Sims now. They set it up. Sims up in the air and down for the point. That'll go to Hampshire again. Here's the serve. As Richardson. Woods tries to make a play on it. Nobody able to. And it'll go to the Lady Hawks again. Score 17-5. Here's the serve. Richardson underneath. Woods looking to make a play on it. Mars will get it over. Martin underneath it. Sims now back over to Perry County. Holt back over the net. Sims up in the air. Martin will look to get over. It will be outplay though. It'll go back to the Lady Vikings. Here's the serve. It's up in the air. And that will be a service ace. Point will go to the Lady Vikings again. Lead's cut down to 10. Here's the serve once again. Sims looks to get it over. Richardson, and point will go to Lady Hawks again. Here's the serve by Marisette. Richardson underneath it. Mars will look to tip it over. It's up in the air as they try to save it, and that'll be down for the point. That goes to Perry County. Here's serve by Deal. There's Pugh underneath it. Sims now, Martin, and she will get it over the net. Deal. Mars tries to make a play on. Point will go to the Lady Hawks again. Here's the serve by Mars. They set it up. And that'll be outplay down actually for the point. Point will go to Perry County. So here's the serve as they get it over the net. Ellis, and that'll be down for the service ace. So here's the serve once again as it's up in the air. Back over, and point will go to Hampshire. Actually, they will say went to Linden County, as in, and that was Sims. Here's the serve. Ellis, as it's short of the net, goes back to Perry County again. We're going to have a timeout taken by Hampshire as they lead the Lady Vikings by 7. As we'll be back here on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. BRCU, not for profit, for service.
What really matters during the ball game, you realize that what comes out of our mouths starts in our hearts. Jesus says in Matthew 12 and verse 34, "For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks." When you hear somebody talk, when you see their attitude, when you hear the words they use, it tells you something about what's on the inside. Let's use our words today to build up, to encourage, to strengthen, not to be derogatory or to tear down. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
And back here on the X Sports Network, as that's down for the point, that will go to Hampshire. Scores 20-12. As Hampshire's taking their first time out of this first set, as leads back out to 8. Sims will go back to serve. She will get over net. That's down for the service ace. Point will go back to the Lady Hawks. Here's the serve once again. Short on that. Goes to Perry County. Here's the serve by Richardson. She will get it over the net. Martin underneath it. As P will look to get it over. Mars sends it back. That's out play, though. Point will go to Lady Hawks again. Hampshire 3 points away from taking this first set. They look to move on in the tournament. As the winner of this game will play the Lady Rebels of Leoma at 10 a.m. That's down for the service ace once again and leads back out to 10. Here's the serve by Martin. It's up in the air. Deal sends it back over. Martin underneath. Sims now. And Sims will get it over. And Marsh tries to make a play on it. Won't be able to. Point will go to the Lady Hawks again. Set point. Here's the serve by Martin. She gets it over. That one is long. Point will go back to the Lady Vikings. And it's 24-14. Here's Holt to serve. Just over the net, still up in the air, though. As they look to get it over, which they do. That's Martin. Holt underneath it. Woods looks to send it back. That point will go to Perry County as it was mistimed. Here's the serve once again. Martin, that's a service ace. Point will go back to Perry County again. Lead's been cut down to 8. Here's the serve. as they get it over. Woods looks to send it over, not able to. Point will go to Hampshire, and that will end the first set. Lady Hawks take that one 25-16 as they will be headed to the second set, looking to close that. That will be next here on the X Sports Network.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here on the X Sports Network, as that first point will go to Perry County as the Lady Hawks took the first set over the Lady Vikings 25-16. Here's the serve by Morris. It's up in the air. Martin underneath it. And Sims looks to get it over, which he will. And that'll be off deal point. We'll go to Hampshire. It's tied up at 1. Here's the serve by Martin. It's deal. Trying to make a play on. Point will go back to the Lady Hawks again. Here's the serve, Martin. As it's long, that will go back to the Perry County Lady Vikings. Richardson the serve, shorter than that. That will go back to the Lady Hawks. Camden Sims to serve. And she will get over that. Eubanks underneath it. Holt, as they look to get over, which they will, that's Woods. Martin underneath it. As both Sims get it, Martin will send it back over for Hampshire. Eubanks. Mars looks to get it over. Ellis still up in the air as they try to make a play on it. It will be point for Perry County. As Holt will go back to serve. Here's the serve. Martin underneath it. As they look to set it up, they will send it back over. Holt gets it back over to Hampshire, though. As they look to get over, off of Eubanks, point will go to Hampshire. Here's the serve by Pugh, short of that. That one goes back to Perry County. Here's the serve by Eubanks. That one short of the net, goes back to Hampshire. Here's the serve once again as they just get it over the net. Martin sends it back. Deal up in the air, Martin. As they look to get over, tipped up in the air, try to make a play. That one will go to the Lady Hawks again. So here's the serve as they get it right back over. Holt underneath it. Sims now. Martin sets it up, back to Sims in the middle. As Richardson, that'll be off deal point, will go to the Hawks again. Leads out to 3. Here's the serve by Mariset. Richardson underneath it, and that'll be another service ace. Goes back to the Lady Hawks, and we're going to have a timeout taken by Perry County as they trail 8-4. We'll be back here on the Exports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we've provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
This is the X Sports Network.
Alrighty, back here at Summertown as Perry County's taking their first time out of this second set as they trail Hampshire 8-4. Mariset back to serve and served in the net. It's 8-5 now. Woods back to serve. She will get it over the net. Pugh underneath it. Martin now as they look to send it over. Sims up in the air. Back to Hampshire. Martin underneath it. Ellis now back over to Perry County. Finds the gap. Point will go to the Lady Hawks again. Here's the serve. Woods underneath it. Dale will look to send it back over. It's up in the air. Mars now sends it back. Martin underneath it as they set it up. Back to Sims. Dale underneath it. Back over to Hampshire. It's up in the air. Back and forth they go. Martin. Sims going for the kill short on that. That point goes to the Lady Vikings. Dale to serve once again. And she will get it over the net. Pugh underneath it as they look to send it back over. Unable to. Point will go back to Perry County again. Here's the serve. It's up in the air. As they set it up, they look to get it back over. Point will go to Perry County as I think they might have caught a double there. Here's the serve. Ellis underneath. Sims now. Martin will look to get over, which she does. Woods underneath it. Mars now back over to Perry County as they set it up. They look to get it over. Up in the air. It will be out of play, though. Point will go back to the Lady Hawks again. Here's the serve. Up in the air, Eubanks tries to save it. Now Woods. Deal will look to get it over, not able to. Point will go back to Hampshire again. Here's the serve by Sims. Eubanks. And that'll be a service ace. Goes back to the Lady Hawks. Here's a serve. Holt now. Mars looks to get it over, which she will. Ellis now underneath it. They set it up. Martin looks to get it over. Woods underneath it. Mars sets it up. Dill will look to get it back over. As Martin now, they look to get it over back to the Lady Vikings. Mars will send it right back. And short of that, point will go to Hampshire again. Here's served by Sims. As it's down for the service ace, point will go back to Lady Hawks again. Here's the serve. Holt underneath it. Woods. Mars will get it over the net. They set it up. They look to get it over. Short of that. That one goes back to Perry County. Mars to serve. Coming up after this game, it will be New Prospect taking on Mount Pleasant. Here's the serve. Sims underneath it. Sims, and they will send it back over. Eubank. Deal try to make a play on it. Richardson won't be able to. Point will go to the Lady Hawks again. Here's the serve as they get it over. Woods, Richardson mistimes it. It will go back to Hampshire. 16-9 is the score. Here's the serve. Mars with the dig back over to Hampshire. Sims underneath it as they will set it up. They look to get over, which they will. Mars with the diving dig up in the air as they send it back over to Perry County. And that'll be down for the point. Goes to the Lady Hawks again. So here's the serve by Martin. Up in the air as Holt tries to make a play on it. Sims now. Martin. Up in the air, Holt underneath it, back over to Hampshire. Underneath it, Pugh now. Marissette will get it over the net. As Holt, Eubanks, Richardson will look to get over, which he will. Sims. As they set it up back to Sims. She goes for the kill short of the net. Now will go back to Perry County. Richardson to serve. And she will get it over the net. Martin up in the air, high up in the air, that is. And that'll be a service ace. Goes to the Lady Vikings. Here's the serve once again. Sims underneath it. They set it up, looking to get it over, floats it over the defense, still up in the air. Mars tries to get it back over. Sims will get it over the net. Mars underneath it, back over to Hampshire. They set it up, looking to float it over the net. Mars sends it right back. They set it up. Marissette looks to get over, and that'll be just out. Point will go to the Lady Vikings again. Here's the serve once again. It's up in the air. They look to get it back over. Sims. They will send it back up in the air still. As they look to get it over. They're able to do so. Eubanks up in the air, sends it right back as they set it up. Deal. Up in the air, back to Perry County. As they look to get it back over. They set it up. Martin underneath it. It's back over. Eubanks gets it back. Short of the net, though, and will go back to Hampshire. Camden to serve. And Mars underneath it. Holt back over the net. Mariset sets it up. Pugh looks to send it back over. Mars back over to Hampshire. They set it up. Back to Pugh. It's up in the air. Holt. As they try to save it, that's Woods. Gets it back over. As they look to get it over the net, Eubanks back over to Hampshire. As they look to get it over, that's down for the kill. Point will go to the Lady Hawks. Scores 19-12. Here's the serve once again. That one will go long. Goes back to the Lady Vikings again. Here's the serve. Martin underneath it as they look to get it over, in which they will, and that's down for the point. That one goes to the Lady Hawks again. Hampshire 5 points away from taking this match and moving on. Here's the serve once again. Richardson underneath. Deal looks to time it up, not able to do so. It'll go back to the Lady Hawks. Here's the serve. Mars underneath it. It will be out of play off the dig. Goes back to the Lady Hawks. Scores 22-13. Here's the serve as they get it over the net. Mars underneath it. They set it up. Ellis gets it back over. Woods, Ellis, still up in the air. And that point will go to Perry County. They were able to find the gap. 10-point lead. Here's the serve. Morrison, that'll be a service ace, and it's match point now for the Lady Hawks. So here's the serve. That'll be just long point. We'll go back to the Lady Vikings. Here's the serve. It's up in the air. They look to get it over, and Martin able to do so, and that's down for the point, and that one will end the game as Hampshire will move on to play the Lady Rebels of Leoma. That game will be at 10 a.m. As coming up next here on the Exports Network, it will be the Lady Tigers of Mount Pleasant taking on the opposing Lady Tigers of New Prospect, as that will be coming up shortly. As for Hayden Burks, Kevin Wright, we will see you here in a few moments.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.